How's it going, YouTube? It is Daiki or Daiki Style Gaming, and I am back at it with another Warframe video for you all today. And not only is this the first video of the year, but this is a video I've been getting a lot of requests on my Warframe streams and in the comment section as well. And it's my proper beginner guide to Warframe. Now, I've been playing Warframe since 2015. I am at the max mastery that you can be currently, which is MR26. So, I'm going to be discussing some of the things you should do starting out in the game, and some things you probably should avoid doing so you don't make the mistakes early on. I'm actually extremely glad I made this video. This has been a video I've been wanting to make, and again, like I said, a video that people have been asking me to make. So hopefully you all enjoy it, and I'm not even going to waste your time anymore. Let's get straight into it. So the first thing that I always recommend players to do in Warframe, even when I'm asked on stream when a new player stops by and they say that they're new, what should I be doing? Because, and I always say it, Warframe isn't the most beginner friendly game, but once you get into the swing of things, it's a game that you'll always want to come back to. So the first thing that I recommend players to do after completing the tutorial is to complete the star chart. Now, there's a lot of reasons to complete the star chart early on or as soon as possible. One thing is the junctions. Now, junctions help you unlock new planets, new missions, and quests as well, and quests are crucial to certain part of in-game content and unlock some things that I won't spoil in this video. Also, by completing all of the nodes on the star chart, not only does each node give you bonus XP, which is something that you'll definitely need to rank up, but it'll help you do alerts, sortie, and once you complete all the nodes in the game, you do unlock a new in-game activity called arbitrations, which give you special in-game mods and items as well. So again, the first thing I recommend new players doing in the game is completing the star chart, mainly unlocking the junctions, because the junctions are what help you unlock new planets and unlock new missions and quests. You don't even have to complete every node, just complete the nodes leading up into that trail to the next junction. Next, let's talk about that starter plat that all starting new Warframe players get, and then also some of the bonuses from some extra starting packs in the market. Now, I know as a new player you're going to want to spend some of that starting plat on a new frame or potentially even some cosmetics, especially considering every new player's second day login is a discount coupon. But if there's one thing that I cannot stress enough, is that newer players do not waste your starter plat on cosmetics. As you continue to play the game, you'll probably hear the phrase at some point in your life, fashion frame is in-game. And it's partially true. Pimping out your Warframe via plat should be something you only do when you literally have nothing else to spend plat on. So again, new players, please do not waste your starter plat on cosmetics, armors, or accessories. What you should definitely be spending that starter plat on is Warframe and weapon slots. And you'll definitely need those slots when starting out, and you'll probably thank me later. So now that hopefully you've spent your starter plat on some Warframe and weapon slots, let's talk about the next thing newer players should be doing, and that's obtaining Warframes. Now, there's a big misconception that this game is pay to win, but every Warframe in this game can be earned 100% for free just by farming. I know every frame has a plat price, but that's just for the people who are, I guess, a bit too lazy to farm, or more or less just have plat to spend. But honestly, most Warframe parts come from assassination targets. And assassination targets are just big boss fights on each of the planets. Each planet boss guarantees a Warframe part drop. Now, it is RNG based, so you might get the same part twice in a row. You just keep farming the boss until you get all three of the pieces you need. Now, some other places that you can get Warframe parts from are from missions, bounties, and even the dojo. Now, I'll leave a link in the description to all the assassination locations and the frames that come from those boss fights. But definitely go farm you some new Warframes as fast as possible. It'll help with mastery, and it's always nice to have more variety of characters to play with in Warframe. Now, the next thing I recommend new players do is join a clan as soon as possible. Not only are clans a good way to meet new players and also get some help if you need it, but there are also clan specific events that drop rare rewards in the game. On top of that, there are also 4 Warframes that you can pick up instantly from a clan dojo. And along with those Warframes that you can pick up from the Clan Dojo, you can also pick up multiple weapon blueprints. And all of these weapon blueprints cost credits, not platinum. Now I know again, in the market, you can see that they do cost platinum, but if you go over, you can buy most of these blueprints straight from the market, and some of them, if you have a dojo, you can just buy them with credits. So trust me, I definitely see how this game can seem very pay to win, but trust me, everything that you can get in this game can be 100% earned for free just by playing it. I've always prided myself on never having to spend a dime on this game in terms of plat, because everything that I've ever got in this game has been 100% farmed or grinded out by trading or things like that. So now that you've picked up or farmed some Warframes and picked up some weapons as well, let's talk about all that XP that you're gaining from them and what it does. Now all of the XP that you get goes towards your mastery. Now your mastery rank is the thing that you'll see at the top of the screen whenever you hover over your name. Now mastery rank ties to a bunch of different things in the game, some to missions, but mainly to weapons and warframes. There are some weapons and warframes that are mastery locked. Now also, before I get too much into mastery, I do want to make it a point to say that mastery doesn't determine how good of a player you are in the game. People love to assume that, but that is 100% not true. Most of the time when you see higher mastery players, that honestly just means they may have put more time into the game, but not necessarily that they're a better player. So if you're a newer player that sees someone with a higher mastery, thinking that they're really that good, don't let them fool you. They might be just bragging to brag. Now again, mastery isn't 100% necessary, at least in terms of hitting the max mastery. I have friends who have played at least the same amount of time as me, or just as long, and they are mastery 18, some are mastery rank 20, 21, but have just as much, if not exactly the same things I do at my current max mastery of 26. But even though you don't necessarily need to hit max mastery, I do personally suggest at least hitting mastery rank 16. That way you'll be able to use any and all warframes and weapons that may be mastery locked, and also use certain ribbons that might be mastery locked to MR16. And another nice thing about hitting MR16 in the game, especially depending on what type of player you are, is that once you hit that rank, you should be pretty good just to coast the game and play at your own pace. By MR16, most of your quests in game should be done, and if you really wanted to focus on Fashion Frame, now you pretty much can. Now with that out of the way, hopefully that should help most of you newer players get started with playing the game. Now I'll be doing new beginner videos every week, and the next week's video will be covering all things modding. I know that can be pretty confusing to a newer player, so I definitely want to cover that and go more into detail and show you how easy and simple it actually is. So with that out of the way, I think I'm going to end the video. If you guys have any questions about anything I said in the video, or just have any more questions about things to do in Warframe, definitely feel free to leave a comment in the comment section, and I'll try to answer them if I can. I typically am pretty good when it comes to answering questions in the comment section. And like always, if you haven't already, go follow me on all of my social media accounts, and when I do live stream Warframe, if you need help and you're a PlayStation 4 player, I do have open squads where anybody can join, so definitely don't hesitate to drop by. So with that being said, I will catch y'all on the next one. Thanks for watching, thanks for the love, thanks for the subs, peace.